This is our reason for being in England. SRD. Thought you would like to see the beginnings of the company and where Dad's office is located. This is the first one. Walking through. Now this is part of Spring House. It is a listed building, and I want you to see the floor. This is the listed floor. I don't know if I can get a good shot of it here with the backlight in here. There we go. This is what's so special about Spring House. Moving into his offices, which are on either side. This is a very small place. This is Roy Blake's office. And Dave. The chief guy is here. Moving back towards Dad's office. So you can see how overcrowded it is. Here's where I've been sitting. This is Dad's office. Say hello.
Hi.
There he is.
Hi, Jim and Tracy.
Working very hard at you-know-what.
Getting ready for the conference.
The
which hopefully
conference.
is done by the time we get to see you.
Also out his window at the pub where he likes to sit and watch all the people eating and sunning themselves. It's a college pub. Out from the door that you saw before towards the university, and this is all University of Leeds, and you can see the typical students as I pan around here sitting out enjoying the sun. This area over there is Besseler, and they do drug testing on college students, using college students. It's quite a place. Well, this will be more later. Bye. Outside, showing you what the outside of the building looks like. Slowly panning. This is the part that is of switch reluctance. There's Dad right next to his nice car. His Beamer like he's always wanted. And you can see the happiness. Oh, gotta stop. One of the things I've fallen in love with are the lambs that are here. This is lambing time, and you're getting to see some really, really special here. They are just absolutely wonderful. They jump all around and everything. Dad stopped just so that I could get some pictures of this area. The fences are walls. And we are very high up on the way home from work. And I just want you to see just a little bit of what we see going home every day. I'm going to stop and move away from the car. Just a little farther on, you can see how gorgeous it is and how far you can see. It's just like this every time we go over a hill. It's just one more beautiful sight. Not so much right here. I'm into Harrogate, and this is going to be the new office of SRD, and where Dad and all of the company will be located. They'll have this long building, this L-shaped building, and then the front part area. And they're selling this other part of the building, which you can't see over here, to another company. And then there's a big space in the back, which is beautiful too. But you can get an idea of how much nicer it is. Okay. Now heading towards home, and this is the road coming up from Leeds. And we're coming down now towards our roundabout. And see what it's like. You're in the wrong lane, dear. No, you aren't. There we go. See all the flowers, and watch how this thing goes. This is way up. Typical dad, surprised me. We'll go down farther towards the Stray. I want you to see this over here. That's the Stray, which is what we're always talking about, how beautiful it is. And
You can take that over there. I'm going to do a U-turn.
okay, Dad's coming back and doing a U-turn. But you see all the people that just sort of hang around on the Stray. Gotta stop it. The Stray again. Dad's coming back. Started out in the spring with crocus, and then we had daffodils. Now we have these gorgeous flowering trees and millions of dandelions. No, those are dandelions. Now we're moving back up to our little area here. I'm going to stop for a second. Notice the flowers. Well, I don't know if you can see them or not. Teeny roads. Down South Avenue. Coming up on where we live. This is, the roads change strangely now. As soon as we go over this bridge right here, which is the trains, we're going to go into St. James Street. And then we come to Belgrave Crescent. See there? Coming down the street to where we live. And as we pull up, Dad's car is all lumpy, making noise here. I'm going to turn it off before we turn in. Now I can give you a little look of what we have here. This is our house part that you can see. There's my car and Dad's. One of the things I've been enjoying is gardening, like you all have been. So I've been out planting and having a good time. We have beautiful roses. This is the side garden. Go down towards the front garden. You see how pretty it is? It is lovely. Very peaceful and quiet. I enjoy coming out and puttering. We have everything from rhubarb to strawberries that I've planted, and you can get an idea of what it looks like. It is pretty. All this will be roses and rhododendron and things like that will come out shortly. Hopefully I'll be able to get some of these pictures before we leave so you can see. We're off. Continuing our way home. Just had to have us stop and let you see the railroad bridge, the aqueduct that goes on our way home. This is a lovely area, and I'm going to pan right here and say hello to Dad, or I thought he was here. Whoop,
Hi.
there he is. But behind
This is about 2 miles from our house.
Behind us, there's my car, is a golf course, one of the nicest ones around. This is a lovely area. Oh, you can't really see, can you? I'm sorry. This is a wonderful little village that we're going through, which is close by. It's called Panel, and it's not too far from where we live. And let you get an idea of the way the roads and the houses and everything are situated. It's just rather lovely. Dad enjoys driving my car. whipping around all these turns. Now look over into here. Welcome to our vacation to Scotland with Glenn and Martha Hoffmeister. It is the trip to Scotland, and the first stop is Edinburgh, Scotland, and we are at Dalhousie Castle, which is where Mary Queen of Scots was held prisoner for a while. We are staying here for the night, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's a big wedding inside, and there will be fireworks later on this evening. So we will stop and show you various parts of this beautiful place that we're staying at. Okay, this is another view, looking out, coming up. As you can see, it's all grit here. They're going to be having a fireworks display shortly. But it is beautiful. The Hoffmeisters have the upper room here on the third floor. We're right across the way from it, but they'll be able to see the... We're going to go up there later on to see the fireworks. But let's see if I can show you the moat on this. Looking down over the side. I don't know if you can see this, but there's the moat. And the Earl, or whatever he was, of Dalhousie no longer lives here. He has moved to another place. Hi, entranceway. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Battery's going already. I'll go in and take the inside fast. Inside, you won't be able to hear me much, but this is the spiral staircase joining up. Let me show you the up part of this. This is absolutely magnificent. Coming down. Wonderful tapestry. And back down to Martha. Oh, Martha! Fancy room. This is Robert of Bruce, and this is way up on the third floor. There's Martha wandering around here, and this is very special. I'm not sure the story of Robert of the Bruce, but it doesn't matter. And we are up here in order to watch the fireworks, which will be starting quite soon. Have to see this bed under the canopy here. It's quite elegant. Yes. So we will turn it off now. Nice round table. Knights of the Round Table. Going down into the dungeon. This is where we had breakfast today. Let me get down here. Beautiful place. I'll stop here because we're getting ready to go, but you can get a night. Martha's up.
Martha exploring down at, here we are at Dalhousie Castle, or however in the heck you pronounce it. This is where we stayed the first night. We'll get back a little so you can see it. It's quite a place. We had dinner last night in a room upstairs. There was a wedding going on in the tower and adjoining room. They had a fireworks display. Comes a strange friend. And this morning we had breakfast in the dungeon down below.
And we had too much breakfast.
And way too much breakfast, but had our first taste of haggis,
Didn't you?
which surprisingly wasn't that bad. In fact, was actually good.
And Martha's feeding the horse.
This is the Scottish Games, Highland Games.
George Patience. The cyclists are coming in now. £16 light shot at the moment. And as they go around now, it's now Victor Polanski, leading from Norman Gray, followed by Brian Grant. Is taking the lead. Victor Polanski in second place. Bring them home, ladies and gentlemen. And it's Norman Gray from Victor Polanski. Brian, worthy of your support, as well as the many other stars which are around the arena. Bradley, and in front at the moment you've got Donald Bradley coming down, followed by Alistair, and he's followed by David Gillis. And closing the line, it's Kirsty Carr.
I didn't even see it come down.
Now those of you who will be interested in other Highland Games taking place next few weeks, on Wednesday the 5th of July we have Kenmore, on Saturday, next Saturday we have Alva, Dingwall, Sunday the 9th, Ardroth and Stip. The following weekend we have Balloch and Donaghdool, Lochcarn and St Ronan's, followed by Roseneath and Stonehaven the following day. And that was George Patient on this one.
Oh, my.
20 pence fight, so come on. 20 pence a ticket, a pound a book. Raffle is on sale around the ring. Please buy up the tickets. We need the money to support the game.
Aren't they funny?
That's great. You get that?
Yeah. Come on, pull.
And then here we are, we have George Patience.
Go, hey!
Piping, Martin's Bay Real, 16 years and under. First place, Alan Clark. Second place, and the Dustin and District Fight Band. Two pools. We're at 13:56 and clearing it.
Oh.
with the home straight for this. And first of all is Murray Gunn.
Bodybuilder team. Highland Capital Inverness.
The athlete runs from the 6 o'clock position and then stops and tosses the cable, and the perfect toss would be the toss line at 12 o'clock. The judge will decide the nearest two as being the winner.
Tossed in, tossing
They want it over. So I guess
John Bogey and Buffett bowlers for the third and fourth pull-off, please. South Bogey and
beautiful, beautiful castle. People live in here 6 months of the year. Cowder Hall or castle. And it was very modern inside too. This is a picture of an actual maze that you could go through if you had 45 minutes. You can't see much, but it would be where?
way up behind the main.
Oh yes, okay, I'll go up there and see there's a Highland cow up there. Let's see if I can get in on it. There he is. There you go. They're going to get lost in there. It's going to take them 45 minutes to get back, and we'll never see them again. Well, toodaloo. Bye. Pretty little garden here. We're now in the back of the castle, and we found a beautiful sequoia. Imagine, here in England, as we did in Japan.